everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Bonnie and this is Happy Space Creates. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new here, hello and welcome. You can follow my channel to see your sewing related and crafting content delivered to you every week. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, do click the subscribe button down below and give this video a little like at the end if it's something that you enjoyed. Today we're going to be talking about my monthly makes, so this is everything that I made in the month of April, which to be honest wasn't that much. So as I said, I didn't actually get around to making that much this month, especially not dressmaking. This is actually the only item that I made dressmaking wise. As you can see, it's in the background. It is in a beautiful mustard colour. So this here is my entry into the Sew Together for Summer challenge over on Instagram. I did mention that in my, did I say April makes? I meant May makes. Oh my gosh, where's the time going? I did mention it in my May makes, May plans video. Oh my god, wake up. Shall I start again? No. So as I said, I didn't really get round to making that much throughout the month of May. I don't know where the time went this month. But basically this is the only item of dressmaking that I did throughout May. As you can see, is a beautiful summer dress. I'm really pleased with how this dress came out. I actually haven't got any videos of me wearing it yet. I haven't even worn it yet, to be honest. But we're actually celebrating our anniversary today, me and my other half. We've been together for 4 years. So we are actually due to be going out for dinner this week. And I'm hoping to wear it then, all depending on the weather, because obviously it is a lovely summer dress. We're going out for lunch in Brighton for the day, which is not too far from where we live, and I'm hopefully going to get some nice pictures of me wearing it then. So the pictures that I insert into this video will either be of me in sunny Brighton wearing my lovely new dress, or if the weather is not that great, I'm going to have to end up taking pictures of it in my living room. So I will let you decide what the weather turned out to be as to what videos I now insert into this, because who knows with the British weather, sometimes it's beautifully sunny and then other times it can be pouring with rain. So fingers crossed I get to wear it this week to our lovely date day in Brighton. If not, I will still take some videos for you, but they will not be in exotic Brighton, they will be in my living room. So I will just talk to you a little bit about what this pattern is. So this is the New Look 6614 and I made version A, so that is the pattern right there. The one that I made is this beautiful red one at the front, and it has super long ties that tie around the middle, as you can see right here. I really loved this detail. I thought it was so simple but really effective, and I just like that it really cinches you in at the waist. So it's actually probably, you know, just basically a shift dress really, but those ties give it like a really nice detail. So yeah, so the pattern is very good and it's very interesting. You basically get 3 different types of dresses, all a different variant on like a shift dress kind of pattern. So you've got version A, which is the shift dress here with long ties around the middle. Then you have version B, which when I got this pattern, that was the version that I had seen most people make, because it has a lap over area at the front. And then version C is just a simple shift dress with 2 patch pockets at the front there. So I think this is a great summer pattern, really good value for money. And what I really like about this dress is the length. The length of the dress is sort of like a over the knee midi length, and I just feel like it's a little bit more modest for the summer. I think if I have my like arms and things exposed, I don't like to have like my legs out as well. I just feel a bit like vulnerable with all of me out on display, and to be honest, we don't often get the ridiculously sunny weather that would warrant you to have all of those parts out. So I just feel like this is a really beautiful dress. I'm hopefully going to wear it a lot, and I feel like this is definitely something that's going to slip into my summer wardrobe and that I'm going to wear for years and years to come as well. The fabric is a viscose. It has a slight stretch to it as well, which was really handy when I was sewing it. And I think it just allowed me to have a little bit more of a like play with the sizing, because I've got quite a small bust, so I managed to grade from a size 12 at the top down to a 14 on my hips, just so I had like a little bit of a loose, flowy kind of shape at the bottom. But what I did actually have to do is, I will take photographs of this as well. I'm just going to turn it round. I did actually have to put some darts in the back, because I've got quite a small bust and quite narrow shoulders, and it was just gaping at the back. So I just sewed 2 little darts at the back there, just to nip it in, to give it a nice flush feel. And because the fabric has some stretch as well, because it will still give me a little bit of ease in the back. So I managed to size down quite a lot on this, really. I would actually say that the top is probably more like a size like 10 rather than a 12 now. The only thing that I wish I did differently was that I used a lightweight interfacing on the facing pieces, and I wish I had gone for a medium weight interfacing, just because the fabric is so lightweight, and I just wish I had a little bit more structure there, really. So if I was to make this dress again, I would use a medium weight interfacing on those parts. But yeah, it has an invisible zip, and it also has some spaghetti straps as well. What I will say is you will need lots of patience for turning these straps out, because they were miles and miles long, and I actually used my loop turner, and I could barely fit the whole thing on the loop turner because they were so long. So maybe get a small safety pin and use that method rather than the loop turner. But yeah, lots of patience for turning those spaghetti straps out. The fabric, as I said, is a viscose, and this was from Cloth Control, and I believe I paid $5.99 for a metre. Let me just see how much fabric it required. It says here 1 7/8 of a metre. I would probably say that I used a little bit less than that, to be honest. It's a very, very basic pattern. You just have a front piece that's cut on the fold, and then two back pieces, and then you have the facing pieces to match, and then the spaghetti straps and the straps at the front. It was a very quick sew. I managed to get it done in just a few days, which is perfect because just as I finished it, the weather really perked up. So now it's quite sunny where I live. So definitely hoping to get it out worn this week on our lovely date day, but stay tuned for that. The next thing that I made in the month of May was actually a patchwork baby blanket. So it wasn't a dressmaking project in what I would usually do. Oh, the dog's just come in, sorry. It wasn't a dressmaking project, it was actually a patchwork baby quilt, which I made for a friend of a friend, and I did actually film the process. I will insert some pictures of what the baby blanket looks like, but basically this is made out of reused baby grows from my friend's baby, and they're all the baby grows that they wore in their first year. So this was to celebrate their first birthday, and it's just their most loved and most cherished outfits that I've basically trimmed down and turned into a patchwork quilt. I actually made one for her firstborn as well, so they now have like a little matching memory quilt, which is really, really cute, and I think it's such a lovely keepsake idea. So I have made a video about it, so if you are interested in learning how to make a patchwork quilt for yourself using similar sort of methods, you can use baby grows, or you could use old clothes, you could use a school uniform if you want to cherish like your child leaving school or something like that. Any basic fabric that has a significant memory to you, you can actually use this process to make a quilt. So I have filmed it, it is on my channel, and if you would like to learn how to do that, I will post a little click card up there for you as well. Obviously with a patchwork quilt, that did take up a significant amount of my time this month, so it probably took me most of the month to make it. I probably, if I had just sat down and done it, I definitely could have done it within maybe a week. But the thing is with like patchworking, it's actually a very kind of like monotonous kind of sewing, because you're basically cutting the same shapes, you're sewing them together the same way, and obviously you're building it and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'll be honest, I do love doing it, but I couldn't do it all the time. I couldn't just do patchworking. I admire anyone who absolutely loves quilting. I do feel like there is definitely a mindfulness to it, but because this was a gift for someone, I was under pressure to make it like perfect. So I really wanted to take my time and make sure that I measured everything accurately and got it all sewn together properly. So yeah, so because it was a gift, I was paranoid that I wanted to do it the right way. But I do admire anyone who does quilting for leisure. I think maybe it's something that I'll get into in the future, but I do really enjoy dressmaking because I just get to see that end result, and you can play about with so many different fabrics and things. So yeah, so that was my patchwork quilt. I do really love the result that came out of it. I think it's really pretty, and I think it's so cute that they're going to have these for years and years to come. But it did take up an awful lot of my time, and I was quite pleased when it was over, because after a while it just gets a bit much, and it's quite a heavy, big project to work on. Like, my desk is not that big, and I just felt like I was under this blanket. Like, it was on my lap and I was just under it the whole time, and where the weather actually turned and suddenly we had a few good sunny days, I was sweltering under this blanket, and I was pleased to get it over and done with. So I actually haven't got that blanket in person to hold up and show you, because it's already been given to its new home, so they are lovingly enjoying it at home already. But like I said, I will insert some pictures for you to look at. So really, that was my month of May. I didn't really spend a huge amount of time in my sewing room this month. I have obviously gone back to work now after our furlough period, and I don't know about anyone else, but like this, going from like 0 to 100 has been a complete shock to my system. I just feel like I'm constantly trying to get on top of everything all the time. So unfortunately, like, because sewing is a hobby for me and it's not my main work, it's just taken a real back burner, and it's making me really sad that I haven't managed to get so much sewing time as what I wanted to do. But hopefully I'm going to be dedicating some more time to that over the next month. I do have big plans for June, and I have posted my June plans already, so if you do want to look at that, go check it out as well. I have so many ideas buzzing around my head of things that I want to make, but it is finding the time to do that as well, isn't it? So we could hope and dream to have all the sewing time in the world, but yeah, I kind of miss furlough in the weirdest way, although I know it wasn't a great experience for everyone, and for us it also wasn't particularly great, but I really enjoyed having that just one-on-one time, just me and my sewing machine. I felt like it really lifted my spirits when everything was just so crazy, but now life is crazy in a different way. So yeah, that's about it from me. That's everything that I got up to this month. So if you have enjoyed this video, as I said before, do give it a little like down below, and if you want to see what's coming next month, give me a little subscribe as well. So that's it from me. I'm going to see you really soon. Bye!